Kids, what do you know about plankton?
Wow, I can smell your...
Yes?
They're in the ocean.
That's right. They're in the ocean, all around the ocean. Plankton are in the ocean.
Wow.
Yes, it's quite amazing. It's even more amazing is the plankton themselves. Does anybody know about plankton? What types of plankton there are? Nobody? Well then, that's not good. There are two main types of plankton. Here to demonstrate is Brielle, who will be our zooplankton.
Hi!
And here is Miss Nadine, who will be the phytoplankton.
That's an apple, though.
Yes, well, it's representing a phytoplankton today.
Oh, okay. I have a question.
Yes?
So, is zooplankton like plankton that lives in a zoo?
No. No zoos and no, zooplankton is not a plankton that goes to the zoo. A zooplankton is the animal member of the plankton family, meaning it's alive and eats other plants. It moves around like an animal, just like this.
That looks funny.
So one type of zooplankton are jellyfish. You know, the things that SpongeBob and Patrick
I
love to
love
go fishing
SpongeBob and
for.
Patrick. They go fishing for jellyfish all the time. You're saying jellyfish are plankton?
Yes, those are zooplankton.
Cool. I have to go tell my mom that one. I learned something today.
The most well-known type of phytoplankton of zooplankton is a copepod, which looks like this. Yes, that's right. There are many types or species of plankton, but there are two main types. The other type is phytoplankton. These plankton are plants and algae and are usually the primary source of the food chain, meaning everything eats these little guys. And if an animal doesn't directly eat phytoplankton, they eat an animal that does.
I have a question.
Yes?
So, you said that phytoplankton, like everybody eats phytoplankton?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like plants?
Yes.
But I don't like plants. So, does that mean that I don't eat phytoplankton?
I don't think you'd want to be eating any phytoplankton.
Okay. Ew.
Phytoplankton make their food the same way the plants, both on land and in the water, make food. Through photosynthesis, or where they use the sunlight as energy for making food.
We learned about that in science! It's really cool.
Yes. Zooplankton even eat phytoplankton. Kind of like if Brielle here were to take a bite out of Miss Nadine. This is an example of zooplankton eating the phytoplankton.
Wow, she must have a really big appetite.
Well, that I do not know, but there are some very important things to remember about the two types of plankton. One is that zooplankton is animal plankton. How you can remember this is you usually go to see the animals at the zoo, and this plankton is an animal. Zooplankton.
Cool.
Two is that phytoplankton are like plants. You can remember that this by phytoplankton kind of sound like photosynthesis, which is what plants use to make food. Phytoplankton are the base of the food chain, eaten by almost every other organism, including zooplankton. Both of these plankton live in where class?
The ocean!
That's right. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson on Let's Learn Oceanography.
Yeah, guys, thank you for joining us on Let's Learn Oceanography. Come back next week when we learn about whales.